you instantly think of if someone asks you who is the largest animal on the land? Yeah, you got it exactly right. Today we are going to talk about the largest and strongest animal being on the land, elephant. Elephants are famously categorized into two main species, Asian elephants and African elephants. African elephants are the biggest species of the two. They gross into 6 tons approximately, which roughly is equal to the weight of 6 lorries. In comparison, grown Asian elephants only weighs between 2 to 4 tons. Some of you may know that elephants are herbivores, but how much food do they need to maintain such a large body? An elephant eats 149 to 169 kilograms of grasses, leaves, shrubs, fruits, and roots within a day. Interestingly, despite their sheer size, elephants tend to live as herds. African elephants are said to be able to lift equivalents of its body weight, roughly 6 tons. Its trunk alone consists more than 40,000 muscles which assist its lifting. As strong as they are physically, elephants also have specialties in their brain functions compared to other animals. Elephants' hippocampus is very large, giving them a really high memory capacity and ability to learn things like arts and various skills shown in circuses. Also, they can remember the areas where they can find food and water very clearly. Speaking of their memory, there is a really interesting story about that. Once, an elephant keeper has broken a coconut by smashing it on the elephant's head and eaten half of it while giving the other half to the elephant. After a few days, though, this elephant has trampled on his keeper, and guess what? It has thrown that same coconut piece it was given to eat days ago onto the corpse of that keeper. That was its way of exacting revenge for smashing that coconut on its head after remembering it for days. This is not a single instance of elephants keeping hate in their mind and getting revenge though. It is said that there are instances in which they kill their enemies, dig their corpse again after burying them, and trample those corpses again. Humans have always tamed and used them throughout the history to do the heavy work like transporting large and heavy things and making roads. Even though the use of them has reduced with industrialization and the development in technology, it hasn't completely ceased. But now they are used mostly in cultural occasions and festivals rather than for heavy work. Sadly, these animals are getting endangered day by day. They are getting killed by humans for various valuable parts of their body and from fights with farmers. It is also getting harder for them to find enough food and water due to deforestation. These factors have contributed for a number of African elephants being reduced to about 400,000 and Asian elephants to about 40,000. At this rate, they could be extinct from the earth only within a couple of decades. They are a very important part of their respective ecosystems, so measures must be taken immediately to protect these wonderful creatures to the future generations too. Well, keeping that in mind, we'll take a short break for today. So don't forget to like and subscribe our channel if you find these topics interesting and like to dive more deeper inside the wildlife. See you on our next video.